Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Ned from That's Tac Bets, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Today, I want to take a look at this article. TikTok to launch meditation feature as it faces slew of new lawsuits alleging it's harming kids' mental health. Now, anyone who knows much about kids and TikTok can tell you definitely, if you got a kid on TikTok, they definitely have mental health issues. But at the very least, they will have ADHD because of how quickly these things come at you, how quickly they ping your emotions, how in your face all of this stuff is, even compared to Saturday morning cartoons in 95. It's just mentally exhausting, and if you got your kids on there for too long, it is going to change their brain. I mean, we've had situations where abused children have been locked in rooms and totally not given any attention, and then people find them and they give them all the attention, but the kids can't learn. They can't learn. They have been underdeveloped. Now it is possible to overdevelop. Maybe TikTok is strengthening things in kids' heads so that they can think more or faster, but they can't concentrate. And in this, we have an issue, kind of like with ADHD people. It's not their fault that people can't keep up with them because of their ADHD. And if everyone had ADHD, things would be great. But it's not good for everything we got going on right now. Ah, yes, meditate on TikTok, the short form video platform. What is this meditation going to happen in 30-second intervals? Man, these 30-second to 1-minute videos had so many women convinced that their husbands or spouses were narcissists. Oh, all narcissists, and we're getting old. No. Yeah, TikTok can't be trusted to adjust its own problems, understand its own problems. We definitely can't keep parents responsible. TikTok is to launch meditation feature as it faces a slew of new lawsuits alleging it's harming kids' mental health. No, it absolutely is. The schools at my kid's school has recently sent an email home because kids have been really silly and exploding Chromebooks. TikTok is said to be launching meditation feature on its platform for all teens users as it faces several lawsuits accusing it of harming children's mental health and with addictive features and dangerous content. There is a lot of dangerous content out there that we just don't want to talk about, because topically, if we talk about it, a lot of us think there's no way it could be that way, there's no way anyone could be that stupid. But trust me, it is very easy to be very stupid if you have a lot of people doing a lot of stupid things. I'm sure anyone who's ever heard philosophy of any sort has heard people say people in groups are idiots. That's your mob mentality, right? TikTok group mob mentality. Like, how many TikTok trends? TikTok trends. There's lots of internet trends, like dumping cold water on yourself. It was more of a Facebook thing, but let's talk about TikTok. The TikTok trends have been Tide Pod challenges, Chromebook challenges, like really stupid stuff. Really stupid. It's some of these things are so stupid that I could just see Chairman Mao over in China sitting around saying, ha ha ha, let's see what we could get silly American to do. I mean, if I was Chairman Mao, if I was the Chinese, I would absolutely try to mess with the West just because of the Opium War. Nothing else. Just because of the Opium War. But hey, that happened a long time ago, right? A sleeping giant country like China would never remember something like that. No, they would never want to hurt other people's families the way that we hurt theirs. Man, TikTok for some people is just like opium was. There were individuals who were willing to sell out their entire family for opium. And I remember watching a history or reading a history book and seeing an individual that had given away his wife, sold them for that. Now there's so many women that seem to want to sell their children and their relationship for new freedom, a new exotic escape. Exotic, everything has to change because we're not happy. Ooh. Adult users can turn on the feature from the screen time settings app. Oh wait, legit. Check if you're a TikToker, check your screen time. If you're a YouTuber, check your screen time. You're any more than 3 hours, you need to be thinking, is there something better I could be doing with my time? I mean, it's one thing if you're watching the stuff in the background kind of thing, but you can't watch TikTok in the background. You can't. You can't. You'll let that thing run on forever. You have to engage with TikTok. You have to be right there. The company also said it was making a $2.3 million donation in ad credits to 31 donations in ad credits. This is a very Chinese corporate face forward kind of look. You notice how they don't have a public figure within TikTok that you can look at, that you can communicate with? No, it's a corporation. It's a faceless corporation. Now here's the thing, especially if you're a mental health individual, you know that you shouldn't get multiple mental health people because they will mess with your head, all right? I've talked to mental health people about this. They will admit if one group, if Facebook is messing with your head, you shouldn't let TikTok mess with your head. Don't cross the streams, okay? Don't cross the streams. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, now here's the important part. 14 attorney generals led by officials in the New York and California fled lawsuits accusing the platform of damaging young users' mental health and stealing their personal information without consent. That is absolutely happening. But we don't care because we all want to be entertained in stargaze and all of this beautiful stuff. Children should have the ability to do whatever they want to do, and if we take away the ability for them to do it, then we are abusing them. Isn't that how it goes? Now here's one thing I'm really worried about. TikTok destroying families. Now when those families get destroyed, the children have to go somewhere. They go to dangerous places. They go to very dangerous places sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And those dangerous places get to exploit those children. It's usually the kids at the very bottom who are in the most financial problems that run into this stuff. But hey, it doesn't happen to the rich kids, so it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, that's the truth. Nobody wants to talk about. We got to do something about it. Or we are partially guilty of facilitating it. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening to me. I'm Ned from NASDAQ, but take care of each other, will you?